Well, we're back at that 2014 Toyota Sienna. Remember, this was the one a couple weeks ago that kicked my ass trying to find a leak on it. And I kind of knew where the leak was, and then it came back and it was wet around there. Couldn't find it at the time, no matter what kind of pressure test or vacuum test or leak dye test I did. Then it came back again with the whole area with green dye all over the condenser. So you go back and look for this Sienna with the picture with the big green dye all over the condenser in the one corner around the upper fitting. And it turned out it was an aftermarket. It was at a body shop, of course. You can tell, right? There's no stickers on this Sienna. Boom, right away. If you were going to take this in a trade-in, or I was going to buy this vehicle from you used, and I opened up the hood and I seen there's no sticker, oh, you're in a big body shop, you're in an accident, man. I'm not going to give you the money you want. You, a body shop, by leaving off the stickers, just devalue the customer's car. This is where you get ripped off, scammed, and shafted. When somebody leaves off after a body repair, leaves off all your stickers, somebody will instantly know your car has been in a good size accident, because all the stickers here are missing, the little sticker here is missing, the stickers off there is missing. These are things that should never, my dad even taught me, because our family always owned body shops and mechanical stuff. Only hack shops leave off body shop. You devalue your body stickers, because you devalue a customer's car and you let everybody know that it was in a front end accident when you leave off the stickers. So you're always going to kind of a scummy shop if they leave off stickers. That's one thing you need to know. So back to, this is the vehicle that kicked my butt, looking for a leak. Now here's another note. DENSO condenser. They bought a DENSO condenser, but this is, they had two versions. When you called up, let's see if we could see this. Made in China. Let's see. Come on, let's see this sticker. Let us see. I don't know if you could get that through the grill, but if you could see that, come on, focus. Made in China. So they had an optional DENSO condenser, and at the parts house at the dealer, the guy behind the desk said, do you want the expensive one or do you want the cheaper one? Now the cheaper one is more in line with the price of the cheap aftermarket condensers. And even DENSO has their cheaper line. And I was talking about this before. I wish I could have had both condensers here side by side so we can compare them. But like what I've noticed before, and I noticed it on the Priuses, the Chinese cheaper made DENSO condenser has fewer fins per inch, and I think it had fewer tubes too. And it would be nice to know on the Sienna if I could put one right next to the other, count them. The fins I know for sure. When I look at those fins, I know those fins are wider than their original. That was it wasn't on here. This had an aftermarket that was leaking, but this DENSO has a wider fin space than the original. As for the number of cooling passages, I don't know on the Sienna one if it does or does not. But this is something you have to keep in mind. When you buy an economy, you're not buying economy. You're getting less for less. You're not getting the same for less. You're getting less for less. When it comes to condensers, you pay for the amount of aluminum. You pay for the amount of fins per inch. That's all money. You pay for the cooling passages. All this is money. So when you pay less, you are getting less. So don't let an insurance company or anyone tell you, oh, but it's a like OEM part, or it's an equivalent OEM part. No, it just fits in the same place, but it doesn't exactly perform the same. It doesn't exactly have the same BTU rejection capability capacity. And we are going to fill this one up pretty soon, down to 174 microns. I'm trying to get this under 100. I had it on here for about 5 minutes now. And this was, I already had this a clean dry system pumped up with nitrogen before I left it. And that's about it. And then I'll be getting on to this other one over here, old Toyota 8 of 94. The first year they went over to R134, and be looking, there was nothing inside this one, so I'll be looking for a leak on this one here right after I jump off of that one over there. End of the day, I'm only a few blocks from my house. This was stopping by on my way home, so it's not out of my way, and I just tacked it on at the end of my workday. All right, see you guys.